I'm 53 and I've got 3 grandkids.
I'm 67, 68 next month, and I had 6 grandkids and 1 in November, so I'll have 7.
Who's the biggest grommet between the two of you? Who froths harder?
Oh.
I was really impressed in you surfing straight. You were like flying down the line, pulling into barrels, doing turns.
Trying to do turns, yeah.
No, giving us smoke.
Well, it's like any sport, and I keep telling my grandkids and my kids and that too. Any sport, if you want to stay at a level, you've got to train.
Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me.
Good. Right, you felt that, right? That was excellent. When you're coming down, you're doing a twist. You put all your weight into your back foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when you come down, you want to kind of pass coffee.
Okay.
Right.
Which
So,
hand?
yeah, so this hand in here just has to punch. Okay. So what I want you to do
See your knees like that, man? As soon as you move forward.
Okay, so throw
Maybe
it
you
down,
dive down.
punch that hand, give me a punch, that's it.
Yeah.
Right, now notice your chin is up and you punch shoulder high. Great. So as you're coming down, you're going to go front foot, punch.
Big try.
Yeah, right. Here we go.
Don't even look at
Oh, right, you just got to do it.
How do you feel when you threw your punch? Do you feel the front foot?
Oh, yeah, so we take off.
No more back foot.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta see the acceleration. Okay, so if you're going to go surf today, try go more front foot on the downs. And then whenever you bank off something, throw a punch to where you want to go.
Yeah.
Get back on that front foot. Now if I shake your hand like this, front foot. So it's like you physically move
Yeah. It really worked on to the next day when I went surfing snapper on those longer waves.
You took off, remember? And it was quite deep.
Yeah.
3 guys dropped in on you.
Yeah.
And then I saw you coming in the line and it was like this, like you were going, and I was like, man, he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like straight away it looked like you knew what you're doing. And then I was like, looked like you'd washed 30 years off.
Yeah.
Like you look like you're in your 40 to 35, 40. Burning on, like this. Well, guys were turning around, see you like this, and they're out. And then next guy's out, and then this mate went down there, and then I just saw like a big load of water. You know, like another lot of water, and then you were gone. You're freaking. Where'd you go, Kira?
Just Green out just to the right.
Yeah,
They weren't breaking right through, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. But it made a huge difference. But
I think
as soon as they're on, you know, he went down the ramp.
that session, I had a good session because I just get that weight on my front toes.
Is that your sore toes?
No, the toes are okay now, but you know, just surfing all that time and just making sure, you know, as you said, you're chasing guys, so you've got that foot and you're leaning forward, not back, and you're looking sort of up and going, oh, I can get that, and then you just do pop behind the white water behind them, you know.
Nice.
As you said, they look back and think, oh, you didn't fall off. You old bugger.
Man, I said to Clay, so you know, you're coming up and you go, whoop, you do that front side turn and you arrive back at this transition quite quick for that backside turn. Well, that backside turn is basically the bottom turn, so it's like bottom turn, next minute, oh my god, this is here, I've got to get everything right. Whoa, oh my god, this is here, oh. As soon as I got to snapper, oh my god, how much time did you have? It was like, I've got all the time in the world now. I've just been doing a bottom turn and getting to that turn on the ramp, like, it's like less than a half a second. Snappy probably had 3-4 seconds. I had all the time in the world. For me, it opened up my variety and patience and timing, because I was just like, I've got all the time in the world now. It's that bowl made a huge difference in that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Next minute, he's like, because I look at some of your pictures, right? So he has a look on my Facebook. He's like, yeah, you fell off on that one, bogged to turn up. There's stills from about 6 months earlier. Bogged hair. And I can remember the picture. I'm like, oh God, this guy, how does he know that I fall off this one? On a still, how does he know I fell off on that one, buried the rail here, came up there too slow, and he thinks he's like, come with me, grabs his carver, takes me on the road. All right, I know exactly how he said. So he was like, starts tuning me up. He's like, you come back round and I'll get you to do this and this and this. And you were doing a bunch of stuff. Wouldn't make me a board until I rode a 5.7 and a 5.8. Shortest board I'd been on before that was a 5.11. And they were his little boards, and I was like, I won't be able to ride them. Well, he goes, you take them right now, go down to Palm Beach. I went down to Palm Beach. My wife's on the beach, and I ride them, and she said, holy crap, those things were like drawing a way longer line, and they were short. And I'm thinking they're going to be real squirty and things. She said they were drawing a way longer line than your normal board, and you were surfing pretty good on them. And I could have had a feeling, come back, and then when I explained what that feeling was, then came, all right, I'll shape your board now. So they made me a 5.11 not to freak me out, because you wanted to go lower. I think you wanted to make me a 5.9, and I was like, no, I haven't been on anything small, you know. So that first board, I got that first board, and then I kept coming over here. I did sabbatical, I had a whole year, and I wasn't working, so I took the year off from work, and then he was just tuning me up. The crazy thing was he won't compliment you, so which is good, you know, because otherwise he won't blow wind up your ass. I'm telling you that. Yeah. And he said to me when he left, he goes, "Mate, you're surfing as good as anything I've seen here." And I said to Tina, because I haven't told you this story, I said to Tina, "Man, Rod said this, man. He never says anything." But I couldn't see it because I was in the environment, right? You know, I'm around and there's like 50 guys better than me at the Rambo on any given day. You know that, right? So I'm like, far out. Have I improved? I don't know. I think I have. I think I'm doing all right. And I get home and it was a massive contrast. Like it was huge, you know, just being like, just the hands and even the set pictures, like aesthetically. Oh, my board's on rail. Oh, my hands are pointing this way, you know, like. So I was noticing the pictures, but not actually personally noticing them too much. I think too close to your own self, or couldn't really see that. And comparing yourself to, you know, I mean, bloody Joel and Nick's out and Jack freestyle and you know, and you're like, well, I really can't see that. Some of my biggest takeaways, I think, was a lot less energy needed to create speed with my body. When I stayed relaxed and looked where I was going, it was super helpful. So like Clay would have me come down here and then go up there and look back to this corner, and then that made it heaps easier because I was coming up to the top, but I'd get quite scared up there, and I'd look down into the flats here and get on my back foot. And as soon as I was on my back foot, I was done. Not rushing as much, timing, letting things come to you, you know, particularly on the ramp, because if I didn't let it come to me, it was quite dangerous. You're going to get yourself into some real problems by trying to make more of it than there was there. So I felt like that. So I think even the lift and the arms up, it's just, those are things that are lazy things. So those things drop because you're feeling you don't want to hold your arms up. You know, it's like, oh, it's easier to have them here than here. So that stuff, and look where I'm going, you know, like, so keeping my head up and looking back at where my targets were, and just relaxing, man, and just probably feeling the ramp more than, you know, trying to push against the ramp. I felt like I was trying to fight the ramp when I first got here.
You mentioned that there's similarities between skateboarding, the bowl, surfing and motocross. You do a bit of motocross.
Yeah, right. You're up on the front wheel, so me and you had a discussion about that, but you're up on the front wheel, elbows are up, chin's up to look forward. If you're looking at your fender, you're going to get in some trouble real quick because you're moving. You want to be almost over that front wheel, and you're on the balls of your feet, and you're facing forward, your hips, and you're leaning. And it's the same thing. It's like all your power's coming off the back wheel, and we kind of felt like that was the knee tuck on the ramp was the speed, from, you know. And then it's the leaning and keeping the head square. So when you're going around, you're like, you know, you don't get yourself in trouble. So as soon as you twist or drop the elbow, you're in some trouble. You don't wash the front end. It's a little bit like it'd be like your board going flat. It's not on rail anymore. Same with your tyre when you're bike riding. Yeah, so Not that I'm an expert, but I've just read quite a bit.
If you want to find out more, simply download the OMBE app.
The OMBE app is free to download, and you'll get access to exclusive content and our free surf coaching program, The OMBE Method. Also, join now for 2 weeks free access to our premium content. Download the app now.